let's start over. So, name and grade?
Cheryl, and I'm in 12th grade.
I'm Josh, and I'm in 12th grade.
All right.
I'm Melissa, and I'm in 11th grade.
I'm Casey, and I'm in 11th grade.
I'm Kelly, and I'm in 11th grade.
The Ethnic Penn Conference is basically a conference that brings together all different cultures, religions, ethnicities through basically all the arts, writing, poetry, and making movies, films, documentaries. So we're just here to celebrate the diversity of our community.
And so, prior to this presentation, how many of you knew anything about Sikhs or Sikhism? Like, do any of you know anything about this before?
No.
Do you have any classmates who are Sikh who wear a turban in the class, or?
No.
Okay. So, what were some of the things that you learned?
I just learned, I didn't realize that people were fired from the NYPD or from public service projects because of their religion. I think that the way they're treated is ridiculous because the 9/11 attacks were an attack of hate, and to follow that with an attack of hate is kind of counterproductive, and people attack the way Muslims and Sikhs look, and I think that's ridiculous because Jesus was from that area, and he probably looked more like a Sikh than he did George Bush. So
I definitely agree with what Kelly was saying. I learned a lot from this movie. I learned about their religion and what type of people they were. They're really caring people that are concerned with their community and other people in their society. So I think that they're very caring, and to put hate against them is just, it's so horrible, and I think they don't deserve it at all. And I think it was very educational and very good experience.
I was kind of stereotypical with what I thought. I kind of grouped all of the Muslims and everyone, people with turbans all together until I learned that it was a different religion. And I'd also just spoken about it with Kelly, because Kelly wrote a column and read her story. But I think the media, not so much the newspapers, but just movies and stuff, really contributes to the negative attitude that everyone holds against people because of 9/11 and all this other things. And they stand out because of their turbans, but their values are really values that everyone else has. So it's really not all that different from anyone else. So.
From more of a civil rights standpoint, throughout our country's diverse history, there's always been that one group who is searching for more rights. I mean, the African Americans in the civil rights movement, it was for everybody. The African Americans gained the most from it, and now this is sort of like a new wave, like a new movement to give Sikhs and even everyone who wears the turban, Muslims, kind of the ability to be themselves, and to they don't have to hide their religion in order to gain progress in society and get up on that equal plane with everyone else, not losing out on opportunities such as in the workplace. So I thought it was great.
I thought it was interesting in the documentary when they showed a hate crime and they showed that the police or the authorities weren't doing much about it, but they had to picket and riot so that they would make more of a, I guess, a big deal about it. And I learned, I didn't know that 99% of people who wear turbans were Sikhs. So.
You thought if you see someone on the street, you think it's a Muslim?
Yeah, I just grouped them all together. I didn't really know the difference, so it was interesting.
What, aside from this event, it's like a one-day event, but all the other days of school, what are things that can be done to, promote understanding and, tolerance of other peoples in your campus, so that things like this and bullying, harassment don't happen?
Well, we have a school newspaper, so I would think that, if people covered it more, and everyone reads our school newspaper, so I would think that if we did we had a religion issue, but if we cover it more and let people understand what the religion is, then I don't think they would have such prejudice against it.
We also have a wide variety of clubs in our school, and recently this year they just started a GSA, or Gay Straight Alliance, and I think that has helped a lot in our school with breaking boundaries between different ethnicities or beliefs or practices. So I think that clubs are definitely something that could help break boundaries.
I hope you enjoyed the presentation of the documentary. And and you guys are journalists are part of the school media and everything. And I really do like the suggestion that to have an article just talking about different religions such as Sikhism and say, hey, this is what Sikhs believe, you know, just FYI, you know, and that will really help break down barriers because people can realize, oh my God, so all these people in the city that wear turbans, they're from the Sikh religion, they're from India? Who knew? So that's actually a very good step, and, you know, I think this school can become a good example of, you know, promoting this kind of diversity in education. So I do encourage you all to find whatever you can do to promote that. So, you know, people leave this high school and come out with a better understanding. They'll be like, wow, I know that man. I feel like I know him, but I don't know him, but I'm comfortable approaching him. So, you know, that kind of stuff.